They're out on the field. The pride of the Southland band crisply marches into the Giant T. The rear, the roar of 97,000 fans rises with each rhythmic step. In the background, George Beatsis is singing "Fight, Balls, Fight." The orange and white Shakers flood the air. The Volunteers are ready at the north end of the football field to burst through the gate. They're coming now, racing onto the field through the Giant T. In that magic moment that says, wherever you are, it's football time in Tennessee.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Jalin Hyatt just confirmed he's off to the NFL. He will be opting out of the Orange Bowl, will not be participating in the Orange Bowl coming up later this month. And I'm going to talk about two different things here. First and foremost, congratulations to Jalin Hyatt. What a career at Tennessee. What an amazing story. What an amazing ride. You know, it's something that's well known, well documented. We've talked about it a lot. You know, the fact that he admitted, I'm not going about this the right way, I'm not putting in the work, goes to upperclassman VAWLS Jones and says, what do I need to do? How do I get to your level? All offseason, we're speculating, we're questioning, is Jalin Hyatt going to actually produce on the field, or is it all talk? He goes out 67 catches for almost 1,300 yards. That's another disappointing thing. Opting out of the Orange Bowl, just 31 yards shy of the single season receiving yardage record at Tennessee. 15 touchdowns on the year, 5 touchdowns against Alabama. Just an absolute picture-perfect ending to his career. And that's the thing about this. I never blame a kid for going off to the NFL and making that money. Got no problem with that. I said it last year regarding Cedric Tillman. I said it, regarding Hendon Hooker. If they elected to go to the NFL, great, good for them. They deserve it. That's what they worked for, man. That's what they've dreamed for their entire life, is getting to the NFL. Jalin Hyatt's going to have an opportunity to do that. I saw one draft board out there had him as the 6th ranked wide receiver in the draft this year, and that's going to put him somewhere around the top 40 pick overall. Congratulations to Jalin Hyatt. You deserved it. You earned it. Now, the other part of this conversation, opting out of the Orange Bowl, quitting on his teammates. That's going to make a lot of you mad. That's going to trigger some people. Others will agree with me. That's the beautiful thing about the YouTube channel, about the internet. You can disagree. You can keep it civil. We can have different opinions, but it is what it is. Opting out of your bowl game is quitting on your teammates, quitting on your brothers, not finishing the job that you started. If you don't like that, if you don't want to hear it, that's fine. I'm going to tell you why coming up in just a second. As always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash the like button just below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, it helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts, we're not insiders, we're not media. We're not talking at you, we're talking with you. We value your opinion. If you like what we do, go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. We'll be live later tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time, fan call-in show. That's where you, the audience, you, the listener, gets to come on. We'll be talking about Jalin Hyatt. We'll be talking about opt-outs. We're going to be remembering Mike Leach tonight. That's something we're going to do tonight. We'll also be talking a little recruiting, transfer portal, all that good stuff tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time, so don't miss it. Jalin Hyatt opts out of the Orange Bowl. And a lot of people out there want to talk about, these bowl games don't matter. They don't mean anything. And I talked about this in a previous video. If they don't mean anything, why do we play them? And some of the arguments that I see are, well, Boogie, we're going to get to see what next year's team looks like. You don't think I'm going to be watching the Orange Bowl? I don't care if every starter on the team opts out. I will be sitting right here watching the Orange Bowl, getting excited about some of the young talent. Jalin Hyatt not playing opens up a window of opportunity for Squirrel White. And we've seen Squirrel White shine at times this year. And on top of that, Hendon Hooker's down. He's out. He's done for the year. Joe Milton's going to be, this is his audition for next season. So it will be interesting to see Squirrel White out there, Joe Milton out there, Ramel Keaton, Brew McCoy. You're going to see basically your starting rotation at wide receiver. You're going to see that in the Orange Bowl, a preview for 2023. But if the bowl games don't matter, then why do we care so much about it? If I told you before the year Tennessee was going to go 10-2 with a shot to go compete against Clemson in the Orange Bowl, would you not sign up for it? Would you not take it? And I know Clemson's already had some opt-outs as well. It's happening all over the country. I disagree with it, whether it happens at Tennessee, whether it happens at Clemson, Georgia. Where do we draw the line? Do we just go ahead and opt out of the college football playoff? Are you playing for championships, or are you just playing for the NFL? Is that the only goal? And I get it. We're talking about a lot of money. And some of you guys, instead of just listening to the opinion and listening to my thoughts of opting out, being quitting, you signed up to play every game this year. But when the NFL comes calling, all of a sudden you opt out, you bounce, you bail, you're done. And some of you guys want to turn and spin it and put it on me. Well, Boogie, you talk about wanting to do YouTube full time. So what would you do? You going to quit your job? Yeah, I would quit my job. If I could do YouTube full time, I would love to do this full time. And if that's the way I go, I'm going to turn in a notice and I'm going to finish what I started. I'm going to finish it. You also like to turn it on me and say, well, Boogie, what would you do if you had millions of dollars? You had to I'd probably take it. I'd probably do the exact same thing Jalin Hyatt's doing. I'd probably go sit down and I would cheer on my teammates and I would go get that money. Does that make me a hypocrite? I don't know. Maybe I'm a quitter. I don't blame Jalin Hyatt for what he's doing. But the bottom line is, the reality is he is not finishing the job. You know, something I said the last video, you slap the sign, I'll give my all for Tennessee today. Are you giving your all? Or are you giving enough to get to the NFL? Finish the job that you started. Does the game matter? Does the Orange Bowl matter? Why do we go absolutely insane? Why do we go insane? Wanting to get to 6 wins, wanting to get to that bowl game. What is enough? He could get hurt. Boogie could blow out his knee. He could. He could blow out his knee. He absolutely could blow out his knee. He could also slip and fall on the sidewalk walking out to get the mail. That's what I said in the last video talking about it. Does that mean you don't go get the mail? I get it. It's a violent, physical game. Some of these are the same talking points we've covered before. I get it. He could get hurt. It's a physical, violent game. Football is a physical, violent game. But are you going to finish what you started? Are you going to finish what you started with your teammates? Have an opportunity to finish something special. What about being the all-time leading receiver at Tennessee? Does that matter? Is that important? Or is it just about the NFL and it's just about the money? If these bowl games don't matter, if this keeps trending in this direction where nobody shows up to play, why are we doing it? Money? Is that why? Bowl money? Money for the conferences, money for the schools. Everything's about money. I know a lot of people in the media, a lot of people, probably every one of them is going to be talking about this today, and they're going to be saying Jalin Hyatt made the right decision. Jalin Hyatt off to the NFL, opted out of the Orange Bowl. Absolutely picture perfect, right decision to make. That's what they're going to say because they're in and around the team. They've got relationships. This is just my opinion. That's it. It's just my opinion. You can disagree. You can agree. When these guys were going through spring camp, going through summer workouts, going through fall camp, where do we draw the line? Guys, where do we draw the line? 10-2, the Orange Bowl, not worth my time. What if Tennessee was off to the college football playoff? It's insane, the ride that we were on this year talking about it. Talking about Tennessee being ranked number 1. Are you kidding me? In year 2? Year 2 of the Josh Heupel era, and Jalin Hyatt was a big part of that. The 5 touchdown catches against Alabama, stuff of legend. Let's go out with one more ride. Let's go play one more football game. Let's go break that receiving yardage record. What better way to send Jalin Hyatt out than watching, knowing this is his last time in orange? That's something special. Instead, we're going to look back and his game against Vanderbilt on the road against Vanderbilt. That's going to be the last memory of Jalin Hyatt. 3 catches, 86 yards against Vanderbilt, no touchdowns. Man, every one of us would be pulling for him in that Orange Bowl to see him break that record, be a part of history, add another notch to your legacy at the University of Tennessee. Come back, finish what you started, compete with your teammates, and be a Vol for life. That's just my opinion. You guys can agree with me, disagree, argue, criticize, critique, tell me I'm an idiot. Apparently it triggers a lot of people that I don't like opt-outs, but that's just my opinion. Still the biggest Jalin Hyatt fan on the planet. I hope he goes and makes $1 million. I hope he makes all kinds of money in the NFL, supports his family. That kid's got an opportunity to go live his dream. And I get it. It's awesome. Congratulations to him. It's been a lot of fun following Jalin Hyatt and going from calling him the young wide receiver, the guy that we hope comes along, to calling him a freaking Tennessee legend. I don't know that anybody will ever touch that performance against Alabama. I don't know that anybody can do it. I think that's a record that's going to stand for a long, long time. So congratulations and thank you to Jalin Hyatt for all he gave to Tennessee. Just happened to disagree with opting out. It is what it is. You guys hit the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. As always, make sure you smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' Vols Network. You can go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin' Vols. Any and all support greatly appreciated. Again, a reminder, we'll be live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. You want to be a part of the fan call-in show, you got to hit the join button down below. Become a member of this channel for as little as 99 cents a month. We appreciate that support, but that's how you get access to the fan call-in show as well. We will start with Talkin' Vols Elite. They give $10 a month, and then we'll kind of go down from there. We'll probably stay live for a couple of hours tonight. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. Looking forward to hanging out with you guys, but that's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin' Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.